Alright lads, welcome back to another video. First things first, this video is part of my how to improve series. So it's like basically all my videos that start with the sentence how to improve. So we're going in depth. It's not just how to improve aim on this channel. It's how to improve flicks, how to improve precision, how to improve accuracy, how to improve tracking. We go super in depth, so this is the only time I'm going to mention subscribing. I know I haven't given you any value or any reason to subscribe, but just give me about 2 or 3 minutes in this video and there'll be a lot of value in there and you'll see why you need to subscribe. So real quickly, I'm just going to tell you how to do that. In the bottom right, there's a wolf logo. If you tap that, you can subscribe without even clicking the video. It'll bring up a pop-up saying you can subscribe. Now that's my promo done. I'm just letting you know where it is. Now we're going to continue and give you value. I just wanted to get that out the way. So starting off, to improve flicks, you want to figure out, first of all, your sensitivity. You want to find a sensitivity that you're consistent on. If that's already done for you, that's good. We'll come back to you in a minute. So for the players that haven't found a consistent sensitivity, whether you're mouse or keyboard or controller, you want something where you can react fast when you need to, but for the majority of the time be slow and precise, along with being able to build pretty accurately and fast. The key word there, fast, but definitely not sloppy. And the way I build right now basically is super sloppy because I'm on such a low sensitivity, but I'm still tinkering. For example, I'm on a super low sensitivity with it being 400 DPI and a 9.1 in-game left and right sensitivity. Now that's pretty low if you ask me. I think it's low. That's like the average sensitivity around in COD, to be honest. I converted them over and, like, you know, it's not that slow. Well, it is pretty slow in COD, but still, it's not the point. It's slow because I want to be accurate. The slower your sensitivity, the more accurate and precise you can be, because you have a bigger range of motion, because, you know, you have to move the mouse more, so there's more surface area for you to choose from, and, you know, if there's more area, there's more chance of being precise. That's why straight away keyboard players, no matter really what sensitivity they play on, are always going to have a bigger advantage than controller players, because we've got that bigger range of motion. But again, I'm not shitting on controller players. They have come a long way. I used to be a controller player not so long ago, like at the start of the year. That's when I was super good at Fortnite, but then I decided to just try something new, and I got ham on keyboard. I got so good. You might not be able to see it right now, but definitely in COD, my aim was just phenomenal. My aim is getting there again, but again, I have to improve on the two things that you don't really have in any other battle royale, which is building and editing, and I'm just shit at them, and I'm being honest. That's the first thing you got to do, is be honest with yourself, because if you're not honest with yourself, you're not going to be able to improve. If you think you're the best, you might want to be the best and have that hunger, but if you think you're the best with no actual proof, that's just turning a blind eye to the things you need to improve on. There's always ways to improve, even if you actually are the best. There's always ways you can get better. Moving on, if you found your consistent sensitivity, some sensitivity, precisely you'd want it to be in the mid-tier range, so a middle sensitivity, not too high, not too low, and then tweak it from there. Then, when you find it, and you have one good day, or 2, 3, 4 good days with that sensitivity, stick it. Don't move it if you're not playing good afterwards, and just build muscle memory with it. Once you're being comfortable on it one day, just focus on improving it, build that muscle memory, practice consistently. That's the key word. To build in a good flick, and just being precise in general and having good aim, you got to practice consistently. You can do this. My favorite ways, to be honest, is aim lab, and I'll just sit down for 15-20 minutes just to practice my flicks alone. But look, if you don't got that time and you just want to play, you don't want to be that much of a sweat, or maybe you don't have access to aim labs or whatever, even though it's free on PC. But if you want to use creative maps, go ahead. But me, I would prefer. I used to love using creative maps, but I think it's better, especially for controller players, to get that accurate amount of aim assist when they're fighting against an actual player rather than them dummies. I would say use zone wars or box fights. Zone wars is more fun for me personally, but you know, I used to sweat box fights and do wagers and stuff like that when my mechanics were actually good about 6-7 months ago. But you know, zone wars is definitely a better way, because I feel with box fights it's super close, compact shots. Now look, you do focus a heavy amount on shotgun aim. That's why it's pretty good for improving shotguns, but it's more of a natural environment in zone wars, and of course you do come across box fights. It just improves a larger repertoire of mechanics than just close range shotgun aim. You can improve long range shotgun aim, ADS shotgun aim, flick shotgun aim, free falling shotgun aim, all that kind of stuff that you don't really think about that actually could make or break a game. So, you know, think about it. Like I said earlier, low sensitivity for precision. My sensitivity was too low in this gameplay. It was actually an 8 with 400 DPI, so I brought it up to a 9.1. I started feeling fresh. My mechanics got slightly better, so now it's time to improve. Stick with the sensitivity at that. I've had a few bad days with it, but I know from that 1 or 2 good days I had in a row, it was insane. So I'm going to try and improve to get it like that again. And obviously, flicks, when you're improving flicks or anything in general, start slow and get faster. So if you're, you know, practicing your aim, and let's just say, for example, it's super, like you're flicking, but you're like flicking past the target and then having to move back to land your crosshair back on them. See the way I just eliminated him right there? I moved, I put my target on his head and I tracked him. That's a flick track. Basically, there's different aspects, okay? And I can go more in depth in different ways to train if you're into that kind of stuff. Give you aim lab routines, give you an aim lab playlist if you want. Depending on how much you guys want it, you know, I'll know by the comments and the likes on the video and the most liked comment. So some legend better comment like, do you want, or some legend better comment what he wants, and people better like it, you know, because that's how I know what you guys want. I'm down to do all types of content, so it just depends really what you guys want to see. You guys just let me know. And yeah, we still have a few minutes to roll, so I'm going to try and give out a few bonus tips for everybody before I give the gameplay out. Basically, I have a whole series of this coming out as well, so if you haven't subbed, we've got, this is how to improve flicks, we've got how to improve tracking coming out, how to improve precision. You might, after this video, I highly recommend, if you want now, I'm not forcing anybody to do nothing, it's up to you. If you found this video useful, maybe go onto my channel page and look at the videos that I've recently published, because more than likely it will be there, or similar videos will be there. So yeah, that's what we're rolling with right now. And basically, flicks are a small fundamental but an important fundamental. And it's one thing to be able to flick, but sometimes it can be a negative impact on your game. Believe it or not, like right now with the charge shotgun in, you see me take him out there. I didn't flick, I tracked him, got my crosshair on him and released. You cannot flick with that charge, it's so hard. I used to have it bound to my scroll wheel so I could just scroll wheel shoot the thing, but it got me killed too many times, and from accidentally pressing it and stuff, trying to scroll wheel reset. But I don't like the charge. I don't think, I'm pretty sure most people don't, but look, whether you like it or not, it's in the game, it's there in tournaments. You just got to know how to improve with it. Yeah, so maybe sometimes like your flicks can degrade over time when you don't. That's why I like playing arena, because that, you know, the pump is going to make a return. Maybe next season, the season after, it's going to make a return. It always does. So I always like to keep my pump aim and my flicks on point, so that's why I practice in zone wars and creatives and stuff like that, where you can actually get a hold of the pump, because in game right now you can't. So yeah, that's what I would be doing. By the way, the end gameplay is nasty. I have a nice little clip in there for you. It's only like 2 or 3 minute gameplay of me just actually talking. I think it's the game after this. Yeah, I go off basically. So I guess I'll end this here. Thank you for watching. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you like the content. You don't have to if you didn't like the content, but more than likely if you stuck around this long, I recommend subbing. Not even just to get my numbers up or anything like that. It's just there's going to be a lot of useful shit here for you. I don't really worry about YouTube numbers and stuff. I just worry about the content I'm putting out. That's all I got to do. That's my job. The numbers will come after that. So yeah, I'll leave you with the last bit of gameplay. Have a good one.
It's true though. Get absolutely shot on, mate.
Didn't mean you both killed someone at the same time. I think we did. Oh, I feel bad for this poor fool. He got green tack. Oh, sweet Jesus Christ. If that ever happened to me, I'm leaving. He had a green tack. Green one. Slimy green. Oh shit, my arm went off the mouse, man.
Nice.
Hit it. Bam. Oh, back Betty, bam, bam. Oh, back Betty, ding, I die, bam, bam, oh, ding, oh. What's up, bro? Just give me mine back. Mine is better, look. You going good, Captain?
for the moment yet.
I'm good here.
Nope. He just jumped in with an AK and shot me 17 times.
Who's
Out
left?
of
Just
nowhere.
him?
Just him. He's fucking dog shit, man. Like, genuinely, he's the most dog shit player in the squad. If you somehow manage to lose this, like, you just don't deserve to have any sort of wins. Oh shit, no, you've got a charge. Fuck, that's gonna hurt.
Shit, I didn't edit that right. The charge has to hurt, yeah?
Yeah, it does hurt.
I think that was a 137 bouncer play.